There have been heartbreaking scenes of late which have seen Sinead tinker battle cervical cancer, and many Coronation Street fans have been fearing that it is building up to a death storyline. But whether or not Sinead will end up dead or alive seems to still be up in the air, as show boss Ian McLeod has revealed that the ending hasn't been decided, although he added that Katie McGlynn's performance might play a huge factor. He told Metro, CEO UK, "It's a really long-running story and genuinely haven't decided what we're doing with the ending. Certainly, the longer it goes on the harder it becomes to kill Sinead, because she and Rob have been so good in it, they're almost acting their way off the butcher's block. I have an open mind about it. There's a beautiful story to tell with an optimistic ending, but equally, a very truthful story to tell where it doesn't work out. As to which is the right one, I'll get more of a sense at the next writers' conference. If anyone were acting their way onto a long-term tenure on the show, it would be Katie and Rob. That sounds fairly hopeful, although there are some more testing times on the horizon for the couple down the line as they still face the birth of their baby, and whether Sinead will survive to be around as a mum to her newborn. IT isn't the only dramatic storyline in the pipeline for the Barlow clan either. Ian added that Tracy would be central to a storyline that would see her try to cope with her 14-year-old daughter Amy's pregnancy, while Peter will try to be there for Carla in the wake of a deadly disaster that sees the roof of Underworld cave in and kill someone, with Carla taking the blame. The cobbles of Coronation Street have never been strangers to emotional devastation, and in recent months, no storyline has tugged at the heartstrings more powerfully than Sinead Tinker's battle with cervical cancer. Viewers have watched in tears as the once sunny seamstress and new mom has endured rounds of chemotherapy while clinging to hope for the future, not just for herself, but for the son she's desperate to raise. But as the tension builds and the stakes rise, one question looms over the heartbreaking arc. Will Sinead survive? That very question is now on everyone's lips, including those behind the scenes. While many fans fear that the beloved character is being steered toward a tragic end, Coronation Street's producer Ian McLeod has revealed that, surprisingly, even the writers are still torn. Speaking to Metro, CEO UK, McLeod explained that no final decision has been made regarding Sinead's fate, leaving the possibility open for both a heartbreaking goodbye or a bittersweet survival. In a refreshingly candid moment, McLeod shared insight into how fluid long-form soap storytelling can be, particularly when it involves a storyline as emotionally complex as this one. "It's a really long-running story, and we genuinely haven't decided what we are doing with the ending," he said. Certainly, the longer it goes on, the harder it becomes to kill Sinead, because she and Rob Mallard, who plays Daniel Osborne, have been so good in it, they're almost acting their way off the butcher's block. In other words, stellar performances from Katie McGlynn and Rob Mallard have moved the creative team, possibly altering the direction of what was once leaning toward tragedy. McGlynn's harrowing portrayal of a young woman grappling with life-altering illness while preparing to become a mother has sparked widespread praise from critics and viewers alike. "I have an open mind about it," McLeod added. "There's a beautiful story to tell with an optimistic ending, but equally, a very truthful story to tell where it doesn't work out. That openness offers hope to fans who are rooting for Sinead to beat the odds, but it also affirms that the show is equally prepared to follow the real-world truth of terminal illness, even if it means breaking the hearts of its audience. As Sinead's storyline enters its most critical phase, the future remains uncertain. While her condition has fluctuated between progress and setback, upcoming episodes will test her and Daniel like never before. Not only are they preparing for the arrival of their baby, but they must also confront the question no new parent wants to face. Will Sinead live long enough to raise her child? That impending milestone, the birth of their son, adds another layer of emotional complexity to an already devastating arc. For Daniel, who has stood faithfully by Sinead's side, the anticipation of fatherhood is tangled with dread. He wants nothing more than to raise their child as a family, yet every hopeful moment is haunted by the possibility that it could all be taken away. From hospital visits and whispered fears to desperate moments of joy between chemo sessions, the emotional highs and lows are building toward a climax that is sure to leave viewers reeling. Whether that climax is one of loss or redemption, MacLeod asks.